Hello everyone, welcome back to PsyEd. Today we are tackling a phenomenon that's super relatable yet so mysterious. Why do certain songs get stuck in our heads? You know the feeling. A song or just a catchy tune seems to loop endlessly in your mind. This experience is so common that it has a name. We call it earworms. So in today's episode, we will dive into why this happened, what science has to say about it, and of course some tips for breaking free from these musical loops. So let's get started. What exactly are earworms? Technically, an earworm is a catchy piece of music that keeps repeating in your mind, often without you even wanted it there. Studies suggest that about 90% of people experience earworms at least once a week, so it's pretty normal. But why does this happen? Let's take a look at the psychology behind it. Research has shown that earworms tend to be triggered by simple, repetitive, and memorable melodies. You might notice that it's often the chorus or a hook of a song that gets stuck rather than the whole song. Scientists believe that this repetitive structure makes it easy for our brain to latch onto, especially when we are not focused on anything specific. Earworms can emerge when we are bored, distracted, or doing routine tasks like walking or washing dishes. Our minds often crave stimulation, and a catchy tune fills in that space. When it comes to earworms, certain parts of the brain play a major role, particularly the auditory cortex and the prefrontal cortex. Studies using brain scans have found that the auditory cortex can become active even without external sounds, essentially replaying the music in our mind. Meanwhile, the prefrontal cortex, which is involved in thinking and planning, can contribute to this mental loop by trying to recall and organize the song structure. Interestingly, research also suggests that earworms may be a form of involuntary memory, our brain recalling a piece of information like a melody without our conscious choice. And because music has such a strong emotional connection, it often sticks more deeply in our memory. Ever wonder why some songs stick more than others? Certain songs tend to have three common qualities that make them more likely to become an earworm. First, catchiness. Songs with a strong hook, simple melody, and repetitive structure have a higher chance of staying in our minds. 2. Emotional connection. If a song triggers strong emotions or memories, it's more likely to linger. Think of a song from your childhood or a recent favorite hit, it probably brings back specific feeling, make it stickier for the brain. 3. Exposure. The more often you hear a song, the more likely it to become an earworm. So if you hear a song repeatedly on the radio, on a TikTok, or in a playlist, it's bound to find its way into your head. Now that we know how earworms work, here are a few tricks for getting rid of them. Listen to the whole song. Sometimes we only remember a part of the songs like chorus and our brain keeps replaying it trying to fill the gaps. Listening to the full song might give a mind closure. Distract yourself. Give your brain something else to focus. Solving a puzzle, reading, or engaging in a conversation can help push the song out of your mental loop. Chew gum. Believe it or not, research suggests that chewing a gum can interface with the auditory part of the brain responsible for repeating sounds in your head. The act of chewing might distract the auditory cortex just enough to stop the earworm. Replace it with a different song. This is a bit of trade-off, but sometimes you can replace a pesky earworm with another song that doesn't stick as much. You might have heard the term cure songs. It's basically a new song to take the place of the earworm.
In the end, earworms are just another example of how complex and quirky our brains really are. Our love for music combined with our brain tendency to remember catchy patterns makes earworms an almost inevitable part of life. But the next time a song gets stuck in your head, you can rest easy knowing it's just your brain doing its job. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. If you have any earworm stories or tips for getting rid of them, feel free to share them in the comments below. Until next time, bye bye!